What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the ManCave Sports Podcast. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. And drop that beat. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the ManCave Sports Podcast. I'm your cool, calm, and collective host, Jae Jones. I got my man over there, G Money, bankhead bouncing with the drink in the hand. How you feeling over there, G?
I'm ready, man. Let's rock and roll. We got a special short episode for y'all today.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it minimum for y'all. We're
gonna try.
We're gonna try. All right, man. First and foremost, how you doing though, bro? You good? How was your week?
I'm good. My week has been pretty good. It's about to get wild. I'm actually about to I'm about to have to get on the fucking roof and change this smokestack stock vent cap or whatever. It fell off from the wind this past weekend. I'm scared as shit of heights, so wish me luck, folks. I might record it for y'all.
Oh, we praying for you. We praying for you. All right, man. Well, shit. Well, I know one thing you did do right, bro. You nailed all three of them all-star picks, bro. Let's jump into this all-star weekend recap. Hold on. I did this last week. Before we jump into that, tell them where they can find you at, G.
Hey, you can find me on Twitter at GMoneyCaveman. Find us there. Find me. Talk to me.
There you go.
Followers are over 100. Let's go.
Blue check. Y'all can find me, Jae Jones, on Twitter, IG, Facebook, and TikTok. Again, y'all can find us on 613 Faye Productions on YouTube, 613 Faye DMV on IG, 613 Faye on Facebook, 613 Faye on Twitter. 5 stars. Follow everything 613. Hit us in the sports group, the ManCave Sports Group on Facebook. And let's go ahead and let's jump back into it. All-Star Weekend. G Money nailed all 3 picks. What was your thoughts? It was in Utah. 2023 All-Star recap, bro. Let's start with the celebrity game.
Oh man. Well, celebrity game. It was celebrity game. It was fun to watch, I guess. But like I said on Twitter, I could have went down to my local playground park and seen the same type of ball skills being played at. Probably better, honestly, to be honest about it. Probably better ball skills being played on the court around my way.
All right, I ain't mad at you. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it was what it was. DK Metcalf, he was out there doing his thing. He won MVP. I don't know if you've seen the clip of him going viral with him jumping high as shit off the vertical, catching the football. He actually got drug tested off of that too.
I don't know if that was true or not, but I've definitely seen that same like photograph of his like iMessages about that shit, right?
Yeah, well, he retweeted a Twitter account. They were like, yeah, he's definitely gonna be drug tested after that, and he was like, it's been confirmed already. So I'm gonna go with DK saying he got the drug test, but
that shit was crazy.
It was pretty cool.
One good thing about that celebrity game, I think they should have added another 0.5 seconds on that joint because the Miz hit the half court shot to win the game.
Man, how about that?
That would have been perfect.
That was, man. Did you see everybody's facial reaction? Like, like everybody was stunned, man.
Fat Joe was like, "What? Get these mic off me. Let's go."
Yeah, he was talking shit, man. That was a hell of a shot, man. They should have just let that shit count, man. For real. But it was cool. It was fun. It was entertaining.
It's always nice to see the celebrities that you would not expect to have any type of skills show somewhat a little bit of skill, you know?
Yeah, my
They
girl
are
Janelle.
athletic.
Yeah, and I think this is the second football player to win the MVP. Didn't Myles Garrett win it last year? If I'm not
Yes,
mistaken.
he did.
Yeah,
He
so
did. Like football players, they're athletic. They are
I
athletic.
don't know if he won it or Alex Toussaint won it, but I know
You're right. Alex Toussaint won it last year, but Myles Garrett was dogging him out there.
Yeah, he was out there hooping.
I got you. Toussaint won.
Yeah, Alex Toussaint won. That's Peloton, bro. Shout out Alex Toussaint. Yeah, man. My girl Janelle Monáe was out there looking good per usual. She was out there doing her thing. But yeah, celebrity game was cool. Then it went to the Rising Stars game, man. You picked Team Pal, man. They were stacked over there.
GTA, Jose Alvarado.
Yeah, man. What's your recap on that, man? How did you?
I mean, they came out, they pretty much dominated the first joint, and I thought with that kind of lineup, they had the athletic players, the offensive skills, and everything. I was actually worried. That second game they played, Quentin Grimes was stroking it out that joint. Good God, he was just he was just like yo, I'm in my spot.
Yeah, he was letting that bitch fly.
He was on fire.
He was on fire, bro. What was he like 5 for 6 or something from 3-point? Like he was.
He had like 12 of all their points. He was killing the joint.
Yeah, he was hot. He was hot. He was definitely hot, man. I picked Team Jason, the G League team. I was trying to go with the underdogs. I mean, you look at Team Pal's lineup, man. His roster. I mean. That shit was stacked, man. So,
there's a reason they ain't in the league, right?
Hey, man, it's all right, man. They next year maybe.
They showed up early on in the game, and then the guys were like, yo, ain't none of y'all coming to NBA taking my spot on my roster. Hold up,
man. They got eliminated in the first round, man. That was Quentin Grimes and them team put them out. So, that shit was pretty dope. GTA Jose Alvarado, he won MVP. He actually hit the 3-point shot to
I like that kid a lot. Pelicans, ding 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 ding. You know me. Pelicans, baby. He's the only undrafted rookie in this type of game ever. So
just about to say that, man. You want it.
You gotta love that kind of story.
Definitely love it. Did you see where he was talking with Donovan Mitchell, saying how he bet Donovan Mitchell dinner if he hit the game-winning shot, and he hit it?
I did not see that. that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they had like a bet. Man. It was like a stoppage and play. He was like, man, like I'm gonna get the ball. I'm gonna hit the game-winning shot, and he was like, Donovan Mitchell was saying something, and then Jose was like, bet dinner on it, and then Jose got that up and he hit the 3. That's why I don't know if you heard his MVP speech. He was like, he mentioned having dinner with Donovan Mitchell because they had a bet going on. So that shit was pretty dope, man. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, man.
That was.
So Saturday, man. I don't know if you got a chance to watch the HBCU game. I didn't really get a chance to watch all of it. I saw some highlights. I saw like a little bit of it, like the first half. But Grambling actually they defeated Southern. The game went into overtime. It was a hell of a game from a hell of an ending. So just kind of, I know we had a bet or we were picking picks on that. So you actually won 4 because you had Grambling. So shit. So
yes, sir.
Man, I missed on all. Jesus Lord, missed on all my picks, man. Now the skills challenge, man. What did you Team Antetokounmpo, Team Jazz, and Team Brooks, man? You picked Team Jazz. What was your thoughts on it,
Team
man?
Antetokounmpo with Drew Holiday out there, I was like, oh, this might be trouble now. You know?
Yeah, but it wasn't.
That first one, I was like, yo, Jordan Clarkson is airmailing this right now because he was walking through that joint. I was like, oh, shit, my pick's dead.
Chain out, jersey untucked on some cool shit, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, because Giannis had got hurt. It's crazy because he got hurt the night that we were recording. and he, of course, he wasn't able to participate. So when I seen True Holiday, I was like, well, damn, that's the shooting that they were missing. So, but they still came out there and
Wasn't shooting.
well, shit, none of the teams were, because when they got to the shooting part,
that last joint, that was
that
ugly.
shit was terrible, bro. Oh my
like all
God.
you need, just stand by the free throw line. All we need is 3 shots made from this spot.
My goodness. But
Win.
Giannis and them didn't make a shot, I don't think.
It was disgusting. I know he might have had 3 points. Somebody hit 1 shot there.
I think it was the Rooks, because they was almost about to have no points neither. And I think Palo hit a little mid-range, but that was bad.
That was bad.
That was bad, man. Definitely bad, man. Shit. Do we have to see Tim Antetokounmpo again next year?
I was thinking this too. I feel like they gotta switch it up. It's been 2 years of this. Giannis has his contract has to be up with this type of full swing NBA
partnership, man. Like we don't want to see the Antetokounmpos no more. I'm just gonna say it like that. I know he's already told y'all he don't rock with them, but yeah, man, we done with them, man. Like, get the Holidays or somebody else in there, man. Find somebody else. But that shit was, oh man, I think that's
the Ball brothers.
Yeah, but we gotta get Lonzo, man. They saying
he'll be healthy next year, not this year.
Really, man? They saying they don't know what's wrong with his knee, bro. Like, yeah, man. Ball brothers, that'll be dope, man. That'll definitely be dope. Yeah, we could definitely do that, man. Moving right along, man. 3-point contest. It was Dame time in Utah, baby. It was Dame time, man.
Third time's a charm. Third time's a charm,
man. What was your thoughts on this 3-point contest, bruh?
I wasn't able to watch all of it. I was able to watch some of it. I was busy putting the boy to sleep, and I had to try to watch it on my phone through NBA TV. And he had some terrible angles and shit going on in that. I was like, what? This is supposed to be NBA TV. Why can't I just watch it on TNT? It was all jacked up. iPhone problems,
Technical cell phone issues and shit.
Yeah.
Man, that shit was... Well, I'm going to be the first to tell you. You ain't miss shit. Right.
I saw. Hey, Halliburton put it on off the break.
That was about the most exciting thing that happened outside of Dame winning. Halliburton started off hot. He hit 31. I mean, just
40 points.
Yeah, man. Just when you looked at the lineup, man, it was just. I mean, Jason Tatum and Dame were probably the two. Those are the two superstars that stick out, right? Jason Tatum, he hit 20, and obviously Dame won it. But I mean, like, Buddy Hield was okay. He got hot on the second round. He hit, I think, 26, I think, or 25, and Dame beat him by 1. But like Tyler
That made
Hero,
it interesting.
It made it interesting. It did. But like everybody else, like Tyler Hero, I mean, he got hot.
I seen a lot of memes about Kevin Huerter out there, Jay.
Oh my God,
your pick.
Jesus Christ, man. He only had
still 8. Sleeping.
Yeah, man. He didn't wake up at all, bro. He left his shot in Sacramento. God damn. He hit 8 points, bro. 8 points.
See, yeah, when you get these guys that are not like stars and are used to the spotlight type thing, butt cheeks get clenched out there, as they say. It just pops. It's a little bit tight out there.
Man,
no work is good. You know what I'm saying?
But you play on it. I know it's different because you got everybody's looking at you. It's not
the
4 other players.
Shot out there. The spotlight is just on you. And nobody on the court to cover your mistakes.
Them cheeks was tight for Kevin Huerter, boy, because Buddy was cheese. I said, Lord Jesus, I done picked the dude that stunk it up the worst. I mean, Julius Randle wasn't too much better neither. I mean, It was one shot he missed. His son was just like turned away. It was so bad. Like, damn, Dad. But the 3-point contest usually is a little bit more exciting. This year was just like blah. But I mean, I was happy for Dame. He definitely got it, man. He won this year, so Shout out to Dame. And the last event of the night had the dunk contest. Now, this is a pick we both hit on. I finally got one right.
Yes.
We both picked one. Mac McClung won the dunk contest, man. What was your thoughts on the dunk contest this year? It was definitely better than last year.
Props to Mac McClung. He has brought the excitement back to the dunk contest. I know, and the thing was crazy thing is, hey, he was a G leaguer before this dunk contest. He's made more money winning the dunk contest than he made it through his entire career right now, pretty much. Have you seen that number?
Yeah.
So
I saw that.
props to him. And for all the people that don't want to participate.
Yeah, man.
You know what? I was supposed to wear my shirt today. I had my white men can't jump shirt. I was rocking the joint all weekend. I was like, yo, I need to rock this. And God damn it, if I didn't forget that shit today.
G's cousin was out there doing his thing, man. He made Kevin Durant kind of eat them words.
Yeah.
You know, because
those are some fantastic freaking dunks. Like you said, he's gonna bring out some two dunks that nobody has seen before. And he did.
I don't think I've seen any of them.
He did what he had to do.
And he made them on one try. That's what I loved about it. Like, I love that he made all of his dunks on one try. There was no.
That is what makes the dunk contest so much more better. Like, you might not have the most fantastic dunk, but if you're nailing it the first try, hey, let's move on to the next one. I didn't like your dunk that much, let's move on to the next one. And I'll tell you one thing. I know I was listening, I was watching some of it and they heard the crowd was dead on a lot of these dunks. And it's just so
that's what I was gonna say too. It was in YouTube.
We're expecting way too much out of these dunkers. Way too much. Like, the bar has been set. Obviously, you can't see my hand on the screen. That's how high the bar has been set for all the dunkers. Because, like, some of these guys, they're putting down good dunks. Don't get me wrong. Yes, we might have seen these dunks before, some of them, but they're not the easiest dunks always. So, like, it's not fair for some of these guys, and that's why some people don't want to be in the dunk contest.
That's true. Trey Murphy III had one or two good dunks. Yeah. But Jericho Sims, okay, first of all, we do not need another New York Knicks participant in the dunk contest next year. Please. Buddy did the same dunk both times. He attempted to put two of his elbows in the rim, like the Vince Carter joint. And then he came back and did another one and grabbed the paper off the clip to put it like.
That was terrible. That was horrific. Like, we've seen the elbow one, and if you don't do it like Vince do it, it's not right. Like, and he grabbed the joint on the way up. And that everybody was just like, everybody on the sideline was just like,
okay. Everybody was like, what does the note say? And then he put on like a 50. I was like, oh, not only was the dunk trash, the note was corny. Like, just throw the whole shit in trash, man. Yeah. Jesus Christ. And you know what's crazy? They still gave him a high-ass score for that dunk.
Well, the judges are on like this new school teacher stuff where it's like, hey, we're gonna pass everybody. It doesn't matter what they do. We're gonna give them passing grade.
They can participation points. Jesus Christ. That shit was terrible. I was like, huh? Oh man. But yeah, man, that was the dunk contest, man. Kenyon Martin Jr. I mean, he had like one dunk or two, one dunk that I thought was okay, but it was Mac's show. He came out, did his thing, man. I enjoyed all.
Nobody was even close to him on the joint.
Nah, it wasn't even close. I mean, even though I like what Trey Murphy did leading up to the dunk contest when they were in the media, he was asking other athletes who they thought would win, and trying to give himself some media coverage because a lot of us probably didn't know who he was. But he. So that was All-Star. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the people we wanted to see in the dunk contest that we talked about before.
I know.
Losers. You're a loser, Ja Morant. You're a loser.
But you know what's crazy?
I'm about to put a little laser on you next time I see you All-Star game.
Oh, slow down. Slow.
I ain't got no laser. I got like the laser pointer for a pen.
For a PowerPoint.
Yeah.
we only doing PowerPoint presentations over here, man. That's it, man. PowerPoint.
That shit was that's such whack ass answers, man. Like, no, I'm not doing dunk contest. Really? Like,
but then he came out in the All-Star game
for this. You were too good for it. Like, that's terrible, man.
But then he came out in the All-Star game and then did try to do some spectacular dunks. Like, maybe it's a tease. I'm just gonna say maybe it's a tease, and maybe somehow I'm not gonna give up. I'm hoping Ja at some point participates.
Yeah, I think the people that when they get in the All-Star game, they just want to enjoy the weekend. And like, yeah, this is my week off for the whole NBA season type joint. So I just want to enjoy this. If I got to work on Saturday night, also, that's when everybody's getting crunked and having a good time nowadays. That's when all them pretty ladies be walking around. You know,
man, they do that shit every day, man. They do that shit every day. Be like, man, come on, bro. Like, just 1 year. Why you young? I mean, Anthony Edwards said in the game, he was like, nah, I'm a better dunker on somebody. You know, I'm better dunking on somebody. And I was just like,
put them in a dunk contest with you. You know,
dunk on them.
Have somebody, hey, look, try to block my shit.
Yeah.
That'll be a 50.
Who wants to be dunked on though?
The way he puts it on people, that's a 50. I don't care.
Yeah, the way he dunked on Buddy from Toronto, Jesus.
Oh my
Christ.
God, he's got bodies out there. Bodies.
Yeah, he's definitely got bodies. Definitely got bodies, man. And speaking of Ja and Anthony Edwards, man, let's go to the NBA. Did you see the draft? The NBA draft selection?
I did. I was able to witness some of that. I didn't catch all of it. I caught the end of it at least.
Yeah, you ain't missed nothing. It was.
Yeah, I was funny. I got the end with Joker was like, yo, I am not gonna be the fucking last pick. I'm just walking over to LeBron right now.
Yeah.
Whether you want me on your team or not, I'm coming on your team. I'm not gonna be picked over Laurie here.
I'm the birthday boy. Yeah. And that's who the last pick was. Laurie Marketing.
Who was the last reserve? What was it? We said it was going to be Jaren Jackson, right?
That's who it was. That's who it was. Yep, it was Jaren Jackson. He was the last pick for Team LeBron for the reserves, and Laurie Marketing was the last starter pick for Giannis. So the game.
Fuck Team Giannis. Fuck Team Giannis, man. They cost me some money. I'll just say that. They cost me some money. I should have cashed out. Damn it.
Winner, chicken dinner. What'd you think about the overall game, though, man? Because this shit got a lot of criticism, bro.
I was last year. I was a fan of it more so. It was more entertaining last year. Game got tight, and it worked out last year. This year, it was disappointing. It wasn't basketball as everybody want to say. You know, it's just it's an open gym, like open 2K gym. The way people play video games, like, hey, I'm just gonna come across this half court. I'm gonna take a shot. You don't have to guard me. If you want to, you might step close to me or whatever. But there's literally no defense. There's no defense at all, except
a few block shots.
When LeBron when Shai to go for the dunk. And LeBron, he was like, and Shai got on the interview afterwards. He like,
he was pissed. He was pissed.
Only time I tried to dunk this shit, LeBron want to try to block mine. No defense being played out there, but he want to block my shot.
I got something for him. I said, oh shit. Oh, you know why he blocked the shot, right? Because they beat their ass when he got that scoring night.
Yep, that is absolute facts. He was still bitter.
Yeah, man. And it's wild. Is that the play that LeBron messed his finger up? Because
he tried to do the same thing as Pascal.
Siakam, right?
It was with his layup or whatever. He did it.
Yeah. So you had what, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown going back and forth.
That was the most entertaining thing of the night. I get almost like the dunks. They're always fun to watch. Don't get me wrong. I love seeing good dunks and stuff, but it's just like, I'm gonna come across half court. I'm gonna shoot a three, pretty much. And
I mean,
hey, I called Jason. I picked Jason Tatum MVP, baby.
That's the second year in a row you picked it too, man. You picked
Ooh.
it like, whoo, gee, shit. I'm
Gotta
gonna
make some money out here, man. Let's go.
man, you ain't lying, man. The best part to me was when Donovan Mitchell and them were hitting threes from half court, like in the third quarter. Jason Tatum started getting hot and going off. So I
That
think
was
that
the difference
was
too. Like
yeah,
team Giannis, he had the shooters. He had the
yeah.
shooters. Definitely.
So I think they took a double digit lead in the third quarter, but it was like it never seemed to have gotten competitive. Like the first quarter was the same in the fourth quarter. So it was just like they were launching threes to win the game from half court. Like
Yeah. Team Giannis got way too far up. So when they only needed 24 points, the other team needed like 40 points type shit.
yeah, man.
So
that
was a wrap. There was no entertainment at the end. And you know, I'm seeing a lot of input about this where they need to bring back the East and West type game. Some type of rivalry where the winner gets home court advantage for the championship. I would
like
think
baseball.
yeah, like to do that for baseball. Then it'll be a little more competitive because you know if your team has a chance to get there, you want home court advantage. You know.
Yeah, that's true. I've also heard where they might be trying to do the US versus the world team.
I seen that
So
too. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, you know, Team Giannis is about that.
Yes, he'll probably be a captain again for that. So, but the jerseys was ugly as well. Our
Yeah.
producer told us that shit. He told us.
I don't even remember what they look like. I already forgot them.
Yeah, I did too. I just remember one of them was bright orange. And shit was ugly. That basically that was All Star Weekend, man.
Hey, like we've said, Saturday night is the best All Star night of the
and
weekend.
that was bad. And it was bad, man. It was bad. Like you said, the crowd didn't seem really involved for the most part. And I mean, like, I don't want to shit on Utah, but it was in
Kenny Smith
Utah.
was shitting on Mac McClung a little bit there, so I heard a couple times.
Oh, really? I didn't really watch a lot of like post game stuff. I did hear where Shaq and Charles Barkley was kind of shitting on Utah, but saying it wasn't shit to do and things like that. So again, NBA, bring the All-Star weekend back to DC, man. Sometime soon. Next year it's in Indiana. What would you rate the NBA All-Star weekend, or if you had to go from 1 to 10?
1 to 10. I mean, I give it a 7, I guess. It's a pass. It's a passing grade. It's a low passing grade, but it passed. You know, I was entertained for some parts, you know.
I'm gonna give that shit a 6.
Oh.
Yeah, it still passes. You get that D, but
Yeah.
it was all right, man. Yeah. Hey, there you go. Yeah, man. That it was just like, yeah. So just some numbers that I kind of came across as far as the ratings on All-Star Weekend. They said the ratings dropped 29% from this year's All-Star Weekend. The viewership dropped 27% as well.
People did not finish watching that game.
Yeah, it was. Why would you?
Yep.
Shit. They only had 4.5 million viewers this year, which was like the biggest decline for the All-Star game since 2000, which was the All-Star game they had after the lockout. This year's All-Star game, it came in like third. The MLB All-Star, they had more viewers for the MLB All-Star game, which was at 7.5 million viewers. Even the Flag Football Pro Bowl had more viewers than this year's NBA All-Star game at 6.2 million viewers. So
it was more entertaining.
It was, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, NBA. Maybe a different city, different change of scenery, man. Something. Yeah, I got to do something, man. I don't know if it's because a lot of the stars were hurt. Steph, Zion, KD. I don't know if that played a part in it. Keep the format. I think you still keep the format the same, though. But you got to, like G said, you got to find an incentive for these guys to put a little bit more effort into the game. So,
and I know they don't want to hurt each other or nothing like that, but
Come on.
We play pickup ball throughout our lives. People don't get hurt on the regular about playing basketball.
Man.
So,
I think D Wade got elbowed, I think, one year in the mouth or in the face one year. I think he got elbowed. It was accidental, of course. But I mean, like, you don't really hear too many players. Even back in the day, you ain't really hear too many players that got like injured off the All-Star weekend. So
nah, and people wanted to win the game because that's what you're supposed to want to do. You want to win the game. You're playing the game. I want to win this game. I don't care who I'm going against. Like, that's the object of basketball. You win the game. Don't let the other team score. Simple things. That's what we want to see.
Simple things, bro. Simple things, man. So we'll see what next year brings. As it goes to Indiana, hopefully everything will be a little bit better than this year. Hopefully the All-Star Saturday night will be better, as well as the All-Star game. Hopefully it'll be better. So we'll see. We'll see what it's gonna look like next year. Just quickly before as we jump into this real quick topic, another All-Star, a former All-Star, Russell Westbrook, he got picked up by the Clippers, man. I just want to get your thoughts on Russell signing with the Clippers, man. What's your thoughts on that?
I responded to somebody on Twitter. They showed a picture of all three of these guys. He said, "Who's going to stop them?" I said, "The guy in the middle, Russell Westbrook."
Damn, man. Damn.
I'm a Russell Westbrook fan. That's what. Don't get me wrong. I like him a lot. I love what he's done. Mr. Triple Double, everything. But he has to understand he's not the same Russell. He's not the same Russell that he was. He might feel like he still has it and can do it at all, but has any of those teams ever made it to the playoffs far that he's done that with? No,
right.
Because that you were the only thing that's happening there and nothing else is happening. So yeah, stats are money, but to win an NBA championship, you need an NBA team. You need a team to do it. And if you want to be a team player, you need to do what you need to do to be the team player. And he does not sacrifice enough sometimes. I feel like he don't get me wrong, he gets a bad rap a lot from the media, especially Skip Bayless. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But he's got to understand his new role as moving forward. If he wants to win an NBA championship, if he really wants to win an NBA championship, he's going to have to embellish, like, look, I'm going to be that fucking defensive dog, and I'm going to take these fast breaks and do what I need to do. I don't need to take the jump shot. I'll make a dish or two or whatever, but he could be a great role player. Playmaker, role player, extraordinary role player, we'll say.
Yeah, and that's what it is right now. The rest of these games are as a tryout for Russ, like to see if they're gonna re-sign him next year, because they have a shit ton of guards right now at the NLA. They just traded for Eric Gordon, they got Bones Highland, and then they got Russ. So they don't really have a true point guard. So it's interested to see what's going to happen. I see some people think that Russ is like that piece that's going to fit. I don't know. I think he can help him to a degree, but how far, it depends on Kawhi, his load management, how healthy. Because when he was the sixth coming off the bench for the Lakers, he was pretty decent. But the Clippers are saying he might start. So I don't know what's going to happen with Russ. But I hope he does his thing, man. I hope he's successful with the Clippers. Just play a role, man. Just manage, just playmate. I say just be a playmaker, man. Set PG, set Kawhi and the other boys up, man. And when you get your opportunities, take your opportunities. Just don't force it.
Exactly. Things will come to you.
Hold on to the ball. Hold on to the ball, bro. Like, that's the only thing I ask you to do, man. That's the only thing. Yeah, man. I got two topics in football. Did you want to go over them real briefly?
Hey, bang, bang. Let's get it. I'm ready.
So last week we spoke briefly on it. Eric Beinimy, he officially signed with the Commanders. What's your thoughts?
Sorry for you, bro. I'm sorry for you, bro. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry for you. Like, hey, everybody. Hey, don't get me wrong. Everybody around this area, they believe in you. I was gonna say we, but they believe in you a lot. And we think this is the greatest signing in the history of the Commanders Football League. Well, definitely in the history of the Commanders. That's for sure. It's a short history for Commanders. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But they're talking about this is one of the greatest signings ever. And that's what Redskins fans, Commanders fans do. It's the off-season time, baby. It's hype time, you know? But
yeah,
for me, I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy he's got another job, but it's a lateral movement. I feel like, and it's not a progressive movement, and I think that's fucked up from the NFL. And the Rooney Rule is there for a reason. And out of the last 5 Super Bowl champs, pretty much every coordinator from those teams has gotten a head coaching job.
yeah,
And he's been 2 Super Bowl champs, 2 times Super Bowl champ, and he has still not got a head coaching job. So it's definitely bullshit. It's fucked up. All the above, pretty much.
yeah.
I'm actually not wishing him the best because he's for the Commanders. So I'm sorry.
Shady McCoy over here.
I know, right? I'm about to have to go with Shady McCoy. I hope Shady McCoy is right. I hope Rashawn is right about this.
Hi, Shady. Nah, man. I feel you, man. I think it's unfortunate, like you said. They say now he has the official play calling duties where they're trying to say he didn't have that in Kansas City.
And I think that was the downfall for him too, where he's got that MO behind him, like Andy Reid is the genius behind you kind of thing.
And I get that, right? But when you look at Kansas City before Eric Beinimy got there, they were getting knocked out of the first round of the playoffs. They weren't making too many. They would make it to the playoffs, but they wouldn't get far. You know what I'm saying? So I think, Eric Beinimy did bring something, regardless if they work together as a tandem. Of course, they drafted Patrick Mahomes in 2018, and Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes, and it all works together. So I get that Andy Reid was calling. They may have been sharing the duties, but Andy Reid wasn't winning shit when he was with Nagy and those guys. So give Beinimy a little bit of credit, and a lot of those guys
got a head coaching job.
I know he did. I mean, it's crazy, man. So with the Commanders, of course, he's not gonna have Patrick Mahomes. He's gonna have Sam Howell to start off with. He's got a pretty decent offense with Brian Robinson and McLaurin and those guys over there. So we'll see.
My another inside take I'm taking on this is they're about to get new ownership and everything. And I think Ron Rivera he's already on his last leg out that joint. So I'm thinking he's like, look, if shit goes sideways, shit hits the fan halfway through the season, and we ain't doing what we're supposed to do, you gonna get this head coaching gig. Like you next up type thing. You're next in line. You the lieutenant out here.
Yeah, because he got an assistant coach on his title. He got an assistant coach as well. So he's the offensive coordinator / assistant head coach. So if Ron Rivera gets axed, like you said, he's next up.
Next up. But that's still a fucked up situation that he has to be in, where he wouldn't have the whole duties to himself, where he's going to have to inherit this, and then he's only an intern. And you know how people get treated when they're interns. You're not guaranteed to keep that job. So. Yeah. We'll see how that goes in the end.
Yeah, so he's got his work cut out, man. He's of course, Kansas City.
Hey, you got the last team in the division to work with now, Eric Beinimy.
Hey, man, he was Kansas City was number 1 in points, number 1 in passing yards last year. The Commanders were 24th in points, 12th in rushing, and 22nd in passing. So he was doing something right. So that's all I'm going to say. And last but not least, I don't know if you've been hearing about this, but I've been hearing a lot of Justin Fields being traded. I just want to get your thoughts on this last topic right here, man. What's your thoughts on Justin possibly getting traded?
I don't know why would you trade him really at this point, unless you're getting like a ridiculous King's ransom back that's unheard of type stuff. Your team is already not I mean, not built that great to begin with. So like, who are you going to get to make you that much better? Because Justin Fields, he's a game changer, but I've seen some stats on him, and he's not the best passer, as they would say sometimes, where when he doesn't get pressured, he does not always make the best passes, stats wise and numbers wise. I've seen some people put some numbers out there throughout Twitter and everything. So I understand that part, but and maybe they're like, hey, he's the hottest ticket out right now, and we can cash in on him right now too. I'm playing devil's advocate, switching sides real quick, So we'll see. We'll see. Like, and I don't understand trading this cat because he's electric, honestly. But
no, I'm like, okay, so now he finally found his groove. He finally found his groove. He had a breakout year, and now y'all want to trade him.
I mean, but his breakout year, let's not get it twisted. His legs was the breakout. Like,
hey,
when he started running, it was absolutely like, whoa, you just torched this whole fucking defense for 70 yards. Like, oh, and you did it again. You did it again next week for 60 yards. Oh, and again next week for 50. Like,
why not? Hey, shit.
Hey,
you scoring points.
Exactly. Win the game. Put your team in the best way to win the game, pretty much.
Yeah, man. So I'm like you, man. I don't understand it. And they're like, Chicago needs to get Bryce Young and all this other stuff. I really don't understand it. Justin Fields, I mean, he had, like you said, his offense has been pretty bad since he's got there. This year he had 2,242 passing yards, 17 touchdowns. 17 touchdowns, 11 picks. He had 1,143 rushing yards and 8 touchdowns. So
that's a lot. That's more than a lot of running backs.
Yeah. So I mean, don't get me wrong. Bryce is pretty good too, but you don't know what you're gonna get as Bryce comes in as a pro. Like I always say, if you know what you got to keep what you got, right? Like you know what you got in Justin Fields. I think you work with him, give him another receiver or something like that, and then go from there.
They brought in Chase Claypool.
Okay, yeah. Bring in a receiver. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not that Chase is bad, but I'm just saying, like, even when they got Chase Claypool, like, he didn't really seem to get a lot of targets. So.
And we know the problem with Allen Robinson. He gets no separation. So he's never actually open as stats wise analytics go.
Yeah, man. So, but cool, man. Shit, I think that's
Derek
it.
Carr. Derek
Carr. Yeah, man. Hey, G, I can make you a first ballot Hall of Famer, bro. If you go in New York City and you win games, they can make you a first round Hall of Famer, baby. First time Hall of Famer. What's your thoughts on Derek Carr, man?
I mean, he's gonna get a job somewhere. Right now, I think I know they're talking about New York Jets right now, and I think the Jets are mulling right now because he's not their number one pick. He's their side chick pretty much right now. You know who they want. Shit. They want that main squeeze, Aaron Rodgers. Let me get that good girl over there.
He just came out the Batcave too.
Yeah, he just came out of the darkness. Darkness
is upon us, everybody. Yeah, man. I think Derek Carr should go to I mean, I think he should go to the Saints, but the Saints salary cap is so bad. I don't know if they're going to be able to keep him or be able to get him. But the Jets have the better offense, the better team. But like you said, he's the side chick. So we've seen it with Baker and Deshaun. We've seen it before. Just go to Carolina, bro. Just go to Carolina.
Bucks, Panthers. Even I've seen his name linked to the Steelers too, actually.
I think the Steelers should keep with Kenny Pickett. They should keep Kenny Pickett.
What about your Titans? Don't y'all need a quarterback?
Yeah, but that's not the answer though, right there. Derek Carr's not the answer, man.
But he's the answer for other teams, but he's not your answer.
No, because Tannehill, Derek Carr, kind of like the same guy. So it's like, Derek Carr is a little younger than Tannehill. That's probably the best you got, but yeah, that Titan shit, that's a whole different mess right there, man. But I think he should go to the Saints. I think he should go to the Saints, but he'll probably end up in New York. That's my prediction on that. But I don't know. We'll see if free agency's getting started. I think he should also sneaky team go to Carolina. I think he'd do with I think Frank Wright is in Carolina, so I think he might do decent there. They got a pretty good running game down there, and you got the young man, the receiver on the outside.
You got DJ Moore.
DJ Moore, yeah. So it could work there too, but we'll see. I mean, Tennessee, not my first pick, but hey, what do I know? So, but once again, G, do you have anything else you want to throw in there, man, before we throw out these tags?
I'm pretty cover what we need to cover today. It's a short episode for y'all.
All right, man. Tell them where they can find you at, bro.
Hey, you can find me at G Money Caveman on Twitter, blue check. Hey, let's get up to 200 followers. Let's go. Come on. We rocking out here.
Yeah, man. Jae Jones on Twitter, IG, Facebook, TikTok. Hit me up. Once again, hit us up on Apple Podcasts. Hit us on Spotify. Hit us on YouTube. Hit us on Facebook at 613 Faye Productions. Hit us at IG 613 Faye DMV. Hit us on Twitter 613 Faye. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, drop a comment, hit the 5 stars. We appreciate it. Join the Facebook group, the ManCave Sports Group on Facebook. Check out our brothers in the Four Corners of Wrestling podcast and our sisters over there in Facts on Facts Fridays. Until then, see y'all next time.
Hey,
holla at you.
Season 3. Got something exciting for y'all.
3.